Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have a collab video for you guys. It is going to be our top 5 high school movies. I told you I've been feeling very nostalgic, and I did ask some friends to join me from a Facebook group, so please check the playlist below. We're all going to tell you our top 5 high school movies, and all 5 of these movies I knew all the words, watched them over and over again. Of course there were many more, but these are the top 5, and I would love to hear some of your top 5 movies below, or just your favorite movie from high school. If you can remember, you loved it, you knew all the words, you watched it over and over again, and all of that. I wish I could have picked so many other movies. The top 5 was so hard. I mean, I had so many. These are just the top 5 that I can remember that we watched a lot, okay? So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank all of you that joined me in this collab. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go back in time. Like I do, I'm gonna count down. Top 5. Okay, my number 5 high school movie was, I don't know what year these were made, but these are the ones that I lived in high school. Oh, this brings me back. Whenever me and my friend Angela would watch movies in high school, we would all, that was my best friend, Angela, and we would always decide who we were going to be. Like in the movie, she would be so-and-so, I would be this character, and that's the way it was, okay? She always got to be the better people because she was older, so I was like, whatever, but yeah. I never picked the same person, so it didn't matter. And I put my glasses on because my eyes watering. I got time to do this over. Okay. So these are our top 5 high school movies. I'm either going to be so nerdy or so cool when this is over, right? Okay. My number 5. I want a Vanna White moment. This is screwed. Okay, number 5 for me was actually Grease 2. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw Grease 1 with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta, and it was great. Loved it. But part 2 had Michelle Pfeiffer, and I just think Michelle Pfeiffer is beautiful. Maybe not today, okay? But when I was in school, I always thought she was so beautiful and so pretty, and she had just like perfect features. And I do think that that movie kind of put everyone, you know, kind of in the spirit to find the bad guy, okay? So it was definitely Grease 2. The musical was great. All of the songs were great. And yeah, I just loved it. And we watched it over and over again. And every time I was someone else. And number 4. Number 4 for me was Private School. Now, I do know that Fast Times at Richmond High with Phoebe Cates, that was kind of a bigger deal. Phoebe Cates had already kind of blown up and was in like all the little teen magazines back then. I can't remember the name of them, but you know, you had all the posters, okay, with the cutouts of the teen magazines, but it didn't matter. But it was Private School. Of course, this movie is rated R. I had no business watching this in high school, but my best friend Angela was older than I was, so of course we did. The guys dress up as women to get into the private school and sneak in to see them showering and all of that. It was hysterical. Of course, we watched it over and over again, and they go to a private school, and she's just like this prim and proper virgin, and this other girl's like this blonde slut, you know, and still love it to this day. And I haven't seen it in so long, but I'm gonna have to find it and watch it and just be like, ah, I know. And number 3 for me was Clueless. Now, when I was in school, that is kind of when Alicia Silverstone, she had, I think, done some movies, but that movie right there was where we kind of found her and liked her a lot. And then I don't really know what happens to some people. You see them, you love them, they're great actresses, and then they just fall off into the face of the earth, and you find them 10 years, 20 years later, or whatever, on a beauty shop, and you're just like, where'd you go, you know? But it was Clueless because it was like a dreamer's favorite movie. She was rich. She lived in Beverly Hills. Her daddy was a lawyer. She got anything she wanted. She had 2 great best friends. Of course, one they did not like her boyfriend. She wanted to pick out the little, you know, punk guys and all of that. But yeah, and she was looking for love and was clueless that it was there all along. So I know, I loved that movie, and I still liked her. And then when she did Excess Baggage, I really liked her. And then that was it. Like, she went to camp and she didn't come back till she went to beauty shop, okay? And then number 2, let me give a card. Vanna White says, ding! Number 2 was Footloose. Okay. and not the one that they just remade. I really wish people would quit remaking movies. They do not do them justice. Every time I see a movie that has been remade, the expectations are just so high that the movie fails so bad. And when I meet someone that hasn't seen the original Footloose and then watches this remade Footloose and is like, oh, I love this movie, and I'm like, no, watch this one, and then to them it's like, well, Kevin Bacon kind of ruined it, but no, that movie was amazing. I loved it, and that was kind of like another. I did like the guys that moved from out of town, okay? I did. I'll admit that. But I never got one that could dance like that and fought for me, okay? I always got the little weasels that moved in from out of town and didn't know what they were doing. I was like, well, okay. No. Kevin Bacon and then Sarah Jessica Parker, of course, and I was never Ariel. I was always Sarah Jessica Parker, and I just thought the dancing was so great. It was like so... if you believe you can make it happen kind of movie, and it was definitely number 2. We watched it all the time. I still do. Every time I catch it on TV, I have to watch it, and I'm just like, yes, let's get up and dance, but okay. And then number 1, I actually have a tie for number 1. One, some of you may know, okay, but I can't help it. So my number 1 tied, and I really tried to pick one, okay? But then I was like, what if they've never saw this movie and they should see this movie? So let me tell them about it, because I loved it in high school. My number 1 is definitely The Breakfast Club, which was amazing. I think every single person in the world could relate to a character in The Breakfast Club. I don't care how old you were, what age you were, what you were in high school. There was a character in this movie for you, okay? And I was never the same person. I was Claire sometimes, and then I was the little, wacko, and I know. But yeah, I just loved it. It was so funny, and some days we would sympathize with, the crazy freak. The other days we would sympathize with the geek and all of that. So it's just a great movie, and we watched it so many times, but it is still good to this day. When it comes on TV, I still watch it, and I'm just like, oh, Angela, where are you, So yeah, it was really different in the fact that on a Saturday, all those people became friends, and they would have never had become friends had it not been for that Saturday. But I might have think too deep into this kind of thing, but whatever. And then the number 1 tied is my number 1 favorite movie of all time from when I was in high school was definitely Empire Records. I absolutely loved this movie. Every single day I could watch this movie. The cast was incredible. That's when we were introduced to Renee Zellweger, Liv Tyler. Every person that you knew wanted to work at this store, and it was like the worst day of all of their lives, but it was a great movie. Still love it. Still an all-time favorite. But yeah, that is my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to check the description bar and check out that playlist. I'm excited to see everyone else's, because we all were in high school at different times and graduated, at different times and stuff. So I'm kind of curious to see, especially what the younger ones, what's their favorites, okay? Because if I would have been a few years later, I would have had some different favorites, okay? Thanks for watching, and thank you to everyone who joined me on this collab. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye. I gotta go to town. I'm out of here.
Welcome back to my channel. So today I do have the Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I loved movies and music. I watched movies all the time. I was always listening to music, and my son's just not like that. Like, what happened? I don't know whose kid this is, but anyways, these are our top 5 high school movies. Why can't I not? Top 5 high school movies. Look at that. We on fleek. So I did ask some friends to join me from a Facebook group, so please check the playlist below and you can see all of their high school favorite movies. And yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. I don't know what I was going to say. Axl Rose coming through. Okay, honestly, I washed my hair last night and this is its naturally curly state. I didn't really feel like doing anything else to it, so I thought I kind of went with my high school theme, okay? Eyeliner. Okay. I do have to pause every 5 seconds though and feel my eye in. It's watering. I don't know what happened to it. I feel like my lips are not there for the team. Okay. Number 5. I don't want to do that. I wish I had like a cute, like, number 5. Or like little cards. Let's do that. Let's make some cute little cards. I feel like I want to be Vanna, so zip it.